So, folks, it is main event time for DOA Fire on the Fens, and it is time for our DOA UK Heavyweight Championship match.
I think this is a case, one of those cases of good friends, better enemies, I think, here tonight. We have Peter Nixon, the heart and soul of DOA, but he's going up against the DOA UK Heavyweight Champion in the shape of Brad Slayer.
And Brad Slayer invited Peter Nixon to have this match.
Nixon working the crowd, going in both directions.
I wasn't aware it went both ways. I'm not judging. I mean, you know, I support him in his decisions. You get the most high fives that way, to be fair.
You do.
Yeah, if you're as closed-minded just to only go one way, you don't get nearly as many high fives. Pretty much rule out half your options.
He's a man who likes to take his pick and have his choices, basically, let's be honest. And those braces aren't just there for his safety. Tune.
So the man who won the title the night before Frightmare 3 and walked into Carrow Road in a match against the NWA champion Nick Aldis as the DOA champion.
And what a match that was too.
And while he may not have been successful in the NWA championship, he has defended that belt successfully ever since dethroning Danny Darko.
He's been very impressive on a number of occasions, and I think tonight's going to be no different.
The first openly gay wrestler to vie for that NWA title. He is waving that rainbow flag with pride and carrying our business forward. Potentially one of the most popular DOA champions we've ever had.
A fantastic champion and a fantastic role model as well. Brad Slayer ticks all the boxes, and I think Peter Nixon has a real challenge on his hands tonight against our champion.
Fun and games earlier in this one already, Ollie. But let's throw it over to Jake Pugh for our official championship introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your DOA Fire on the Fens main event of the evening, and it is for the DOA Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first on my left, the challenger, hailing from Cambridge. He's tonight on a mission to reclaim the championship, a former DOA UK Heavyweight Champion, Peter Nixon! And his opponent standing on my right, he's hailing from Portsmouth. I'm proud to present to you your current reigning and defending DOA Heavyweight Champion, Brad Slayer!
The stage is set, folks, here in March. Fire on the Fens closes with this title match between two of the icons of DOA, Ollie.
Absolutely, both men here on day one and still here now, still going strong, one we've been looking forward to for quite some time. I have to say, I think this match is going to be quite a lot of fun, but I think it is also going to be a very serious contest for what is a highly sought-after championship in British wrestling, if not the world.
Well, while the women's title has been defended all around Canada with Madison Miles, as we say, Brad Slayer walked into one of the biggest shows in British wrestling this year, carrying that title proud.
Absolutely, and we mentioned Brad Slayer vying for that NWA Championship, and I must say, if you haven't seen it, the 10 Pounds of Gold series on YouTube, the episode of Brad Slayer vying for that belt.
I watched it. It was
fantastic.
Very emotional. It brought a tear to my eye. The journey that Brad Slayer has been on is nothing short of inspirational, if you ask me. But Peter Nixon, as I say, if you were to create a Mount Rushmore, if you will, of DOA talent, these two would surely be top of the list.
Absolutely.
Obviously next to yourself and myself.
Of course.
Jumping hip attack from Nixon.
I think I think they'd be either side and we'd be like a kind of commentary sandwich. That's what I was going to say. It's all the same.
Sounds like a tasty sandwich to me. Oh, running knee from Nixon. Popped him straight on the jaw. 2.
I heard that one in Portsmouth.
Kick out at 2. Oh. Second time's a charm. Will he get in the title? I must admit, there seems to be a real sense of urgency from Peter Nixon tonight, almost like he's fed up of waiting to be able to call himself the champion again. He's realised tonight is his night, and he needs to make this happen now.
Absolutely, we're seeing a different side of Peter Nixon here today. He's taking it to our champion.
Brad Slayer cowering out, though. How smart was that?
But Nixon reads it.
Blocks the kick, yeah. Took Nixon's...
wait, no. Nixon hooked. Slayer losing his balance a little, though. Unlike Brad Slayer. Tries to sweep the legs, misses.
Now both men up on the apron. It's a stalemate.
And extends the hand.
We're going to see... one of the most powerful handshakes we may ever witness in DOA.
I think they're stuck.
Is that not a rope break?
Both men in, and the handshake is still locked in. Clean break.
Clean break from both men. That's good to see. Sportsmanship in our main event title picture.
Slayer getting his crowd behind him. Or trying to, but I think their allegiance is firmly fixed. And let's be honest, it is a hometown hero situation here. Also an underdog trying to dethrone a champion. Nixon with some amateur credentials, seemingly there.
Collar elbow, but going in almost like a modified triangle hold right now. But Nixon manages to break that into a wrist lock, or maybe even an armbar. He's got a bit of both.
Targeting the wrist and the elbow at the same time.
Now a wrist lock.
There you go, good old reliable wrist lock.
It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
It's one of those ones where you don't realise quite how much that hurts until someone actually does it to you.
Oh yeah. It's amazing how much a little pressure from your thumb on the right part of your opponent's wrist can send the pain shooting down their arms. Oh, look at that. Just
quick reversal.
Explosive reversal from Slayer, and just like that. He is so deceptively agile for a man of his height.
He really is. I've called it for so long, I've called him British wrestling's best kept secret, but the secret is out and he's worldwide now, so I can't really say that anymore.
He's appeared on World of Sport. He's appeared on 10 pounds of gold.
Absolutely.
Faced off with one of the very, very best British wrestlers in the world, and Nick Aldis, probably the most decorated British wrestler of the past century.
And taking Nixon off his feet there, forcing him over the knee.
Nice neck bridge to kick out of that one. Slayer comes down on the...
That'll stop it.
Puts his body weight into it.
Oh, the whole body weight, and Nixon's still able to kick out.
The strength of Peter Nixon.
It's deceptively so, really.
Oh, look at this. Monkey flip over, but both men's shoulders down. And of course, champion's advantage, a double countdown. Or count out would mean he retains.
A double bridge. Both men face to face at this point.
How long can they keep this up for? All the weight, all the pressure down on the backs of their necks. Slayer rolls round first. That's one way to break the hold.
That'll do it. 1, 2. Pressing that body weight down. You can see the veteran instinct of Brad Slayer. Making sure every ounce of that body weight is right on the shoulders of Peter Nixon. Nixon just making sure that everything's in place, everything where it needs to be. It's good. It's good. One of the best presented wrestlers I think to ever grace DOA.
Waist lock from Nixon. Side headlock from Slayer. Takes him over.
This is proper wrestling at this point. There's a nice reversal as well from Peter Nixon.
Head scissors.
Grinding it in.
What's Slayer got in mind right now? Can he find a reversal? Bunny hopping over now. Oh, look at that, using the ropes to his advantage.
Nicely done. Use your surroundings. Make the best of them.
Now it's Nixon's turn. That's a nice reversal. Up and over. Again, another headlock takedown. Back into the head scissors.
Straight back in it.
Oh, nip up out of it.
Nicely done.
Slayer wants the handshake.
Does he trust him?
Well, there's no reason not to so far. It's been a very sportsmanlike contest.
Oh, but there you have it.
Worked into a side headlock. I mean, it's still a contest.
Absolutely.
He didn't kick him in the you-know-wheres. He didn't poke him in the eyes.
Didn't. Not underhanded, but very sneaky.
Now top wrist lock turned into a side headlock from Peter Nixon.
So they're trying to spin out of it, but it's just too tight. Nixon does have that held in tight, but he's broken the grip.
Turn it back into that top wrist lock. Use it to take the former champion over.
Beautiful technical wrestling From one technical champion to, like you say, one former technical champion.
Oh, look at this agility from Brad Slayer.
And there's that balance we mentioned as well. Like I say, agility and balance.
Deceptively agile.
And Slayer could stay up there all day.
Rolls around into that side headlock.
Well, Nixon breaks it, but Slayer takes him into the wrist lock before he has a chance to do anything with it.
Oh, turns him round.
Oh no. Hold on. I think we have a monkey flip coming. Lands on his
Slayer
feet.
lands on his feet. That is that deceptive agility from Brad Slayer.
And this is a fantastic contest. Again, a difficult one to call this.
So down the middle. It's been a night of close contests, let's face it, apart from our opener.
It's just very true. Very evenly matched throughout the show. This one, you've got to think that Nixon's an underdog though, right?
I mean, it doesn't have the momentum of the champion, granted. But as I say, I mean, well, he doesn't necessarily have the height advantage, but yeah, they're equally as powerful, equally as skilled technically. They both have the ability to fly high if they need to.
Very true.
Both former champs, or both champ and former champ. They know what it's like to call themselves champion.
I think that is one thing you can see with Nixon, that it's the thirst for the gold.
Yeah.
He's had it, he knows what it's like, and he wants it again. And of course, Slayer on the other side, he's taken him so long to get to this point. And now he's got it. You're going to have to do something drastic to make him let it go. And the braces are off. Nixon meaning business.
Oh, headbutt from Slayer.
Oh, and so does Slayer.
Did not see that one coming.
That was all business. Big clothesline, big back elbow, big drop kick.
Triple combo meal from Peter Nixon.
Nixon pulling Slayer back to his feet, but it's stopped with a big kick. And another on the shoulders.
Nixon able to escape.
Do-si-do, and away we go. Big knee.
Going for it again, got him up on the shoulders. Oh, gut check. Gut check for Nixon.
And that just took all of the air out of the body of Peter Nixon. But somehow manages to dig deep and find just enough to kick out of that.
Pulls him into that front face lock. Oh, it floats over. Nixon able to avoid it. Oh, we could be going straight out of Cambridge. Reversal though.
That was close.
Oh,
He hits him.
flatliner. 1, 2, 3. Oh, out at 2.
We nearly had a new champion. We very nearly had a two-time champion in the shape of Peter Nixon there. This crowd are as excited as we are to see a fantastic contest between these two fantastic athletes. Nixon with a jumping slap. That'll work. What's he got planned here, though?
Looks like he's going for a top rope Hurricane Rana if he can pull this off.
Oh, there's no room. There we go.
Slayer managed to power his way out.
Slayer lucky not to have his feet go through the ceiling.
Oh, blocks the lariat, turns it round, could be going straight out of Cambridge, but no. Slayer into the ankle lock, into the ankle lock.
Drops down, grabs the foot, excellent reversal. And Nixon is in a world of pain.
Wrenching on that ankle joint, looking to pop it out of its socket. He's got the legs grapevine. He's got it grapevine. There's nowhere for Peter Nixon to go.
That is hooked, that is locked, that is infirm, and Nixon is in real trouble now.
If he wants to reach the ropes, he's got... Oh, he's tapping out.
There
he's tapping out.
There's no shame in that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still DOA Heavyweight Champion,
Slayer asking our referee to check on Nixon just to make sure that he's okay.
And that is the type of champ that Brad Slayer is. He is an honourable fighter. And he is our current and still our champion. It was a back and forth contest, but out of nowhere was able to hook in that ankle lock.
And if he hooked it in firm, he wasn't going to let go.
Yeah, as I was going to say, if he wanted to break, he not only did he have to drag his own body weight to the ropes, he had to drag Brad Slayer as well. And when you've got that leg grapevine, there is no hope for you. It's like having an anaconda latched on.
We could both see it, we could both feel it in that moment when it was locked and there was no coming back from that. A fantastic effort by Peter Nixon here tonight. Really came so close, but it's just not quite enough to meet Brad Slayer.
Top quality main event from a top quality night here in March. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Here comes, hitting the ring, that's Ashley Dunn, that's Andreas Corr, and that's Jack Torino, the Booker Men's gang of cronies.
Andreas now clearly an official member of the book club. And our referee being helpfully discarded, showing the door.
There goes Clarence.
And this now is just a mugging.
The Drifter, the Minesweeper, and the former Rucker just absolutely decimating the ring right now.
And who can put a stop to this? Even on such a fantastic night, after such an amazing match, the Booker Man still has to put his stamp on it. Still has to make a point and let everyone know that he is the man in charge. Hold on.
Jack Torino getting in the face of BG Thrilliams, the man that was fired from DOA.
Torino just goading Thrilliams. Thrilliams, of course, not an active competitor. He's rising to his feet. He is not a member of the DOA roster anymore.
But right now, there's no sanctioned matches. Jack Torino's getting up in his face. He is cruising for a bruising right now.
I mean, the show's over, but a slap to the face of Thrilliams. Thrilliams not going to take that.
Oh, Torino face first into the post. Ashley Dunn has tucked his tail and ran. Oh, in the pink for Andreas Corr. And of course, Ashley Dunn wanted no part of BG Thrilliams. He may be gone, but he has not forgotten DOA wrestling.
All three men slinking away.
Tucking their tails between their legs like the cowards they are and heading for the hills, heading for the protection of the Booker Man.
As soon as it's a fair fight, they're nowhere to be seen.
But folks, that does conclude Fire on the Fens for DOA Wrestling. It's been one hell of a night, Ollie.
Certainly has.
I have been, pardon me, the mastermind Ollie Spring.
And I've been Lucky Ollie Dean. Let's do this again soon, yeah?
I hope so. Folks, we'll be back soon for DOA. We hope you've enjoyed Fire on the Fens. Tune in next time for more dynamic over-the-top action, but for now, good night.